Great again. 220 into even money, $2 now. The line complete. And they're about to move in the idyllic Prince. They're off and racing. Gatting will settle down last, and Pike is going to jump great again, straight to the top from Multiverse and Variation. Gatting going forward, in actual fact, after the start, so he's out 3 deep in the run down the back and dropping out last of all now in the small field Disposition. As they neared the 1,000, great again. He led them, but it was a controlled way to try and find the front by Pike. He now starts to allow him a bit more rein. Moving to second, Multiverse. Gatting sitting out there 3 deep in this small field, and over on the inside at the 800, Variation, a length off them is Disposition. So great again, being locked down by Pike at the 700 metre mark. To the side here, and the idyllic Prince leads the way, about 3/4 clear from Multiverse. Gee, Gatting's being really asked to do some work on the outside, and Newman's got him off the bridle. He's got his ears written off coming into the home corner. Gatting. Variation next on the rail, and last of all Disposition. Pike's about to let great again down at the top of the straight, and he'd quickly shot 3 in front of Multiverse. Down the outside is Disposition. Gatting at the moment running on square wheels at the 200. Great again's the leader, still by 2. Variation, Multiverse down the outside. Disposition. Great again's in front. Variation around his heels, but Great again's going to win again, and Great again goes on to win at 3/4 to Variation. Third home Multiverse, followed by Disposition, and Gatting, would you believe it, has run stone motherless in this small field of 5. So it's back-to-back here in listed races for Great again. He wins the Newmarket, now the idyllic Prince, and has done it right from the word go, on top. Controlled rating ride by Pike there, knowing that he was going to have to lead them and push into the teeth of that very strong westerly. And then let him down. He accelerated. Variation first up has pulled out a really good run. Tracked out in behind Great again. Gets within a 1/2 to 3/4 of a length at the finish. And Multiverse third. But the disappointment, although he did sit 3 deep, no cover, he was gone at the top of the straight, Gatting. And that's a performance that belies the horse's absolute ability, as we know. Great again is by Viscount. He's a wonderful looker from Free at Last for Jeff Evans, trained by Lindsay Smith, who's got Scales of Justice coming up next, of course, at Caulfield as well. W. Pike aboard. Variation, wonderful to see him produce such a good run first up, by War Chant from Fleeting Angel, for Jeff Wilson, Mick Walsh, Neil Gill, Peter Ensel, Arthur Barrett, Stephen Miller, Brad Parnham combining, and 6 Multiverse, who's eligible for easier company, by Universal Ruler from Light Beam, trained by Gary Crispin for Madame's Killick, Seaver, Crispin, Starkey, Leopold, ridden by Jason Whiting. 3/4 by 1 of the margins, and 1:18.62 the time, 34.92 the last 600 metres. So here's Great again, returning. Now the winner of 9 of 20. So he's building up a really good record. He gets the thumbs up from W. Pike on return. Next today will be the running of the 1200 Elijah Nathan 60th birthday handicap at 3:18. Kate Witten's on 14, Klondike Kenny. So on the circle here today, the first horse that's led and been able to win. Let's go down now into the yard, Britt.
Thanks very much, Darren. I'm going to catch up with owner Jeff Evans in just a moment, just watching his horse come in after being victorious in the feature event of the day, and a nice progressive up-and-coming horse. Of course, Lindsay Smith has Scales of Justice engaged over east. We're all looking forward to watching that horse. But in the west, it's Great again. Jeff Evans joins me now. And Jeff, you must be so proud of your galloper. It just keeps raising the bar.
Yeah, he just keeps stepping up, and absolutely tickle pink, Brett.
What was the feedback coming back from the camp going into this race? Was it confident?
Very happy with the horse, and obviously we were toying with going east a bit earlier, but with the rain this week, we thought we'd hang around, and tickle pink, and he's worked well during the week, and Pikey just rode him a treat.
What were you thinking going when you were watching during the race? Because there was a bit of a westerly. He did have to punch into a breeze.
Yeah, he just had to ride him down the back, didn't he? So, no, we had the best on board, so we were very comfortable.
Certainly did. And going forward now, you mentioned Melbourne. We know how equipped he is on wet tracks. Is that still on the card?
That's probably on the cards still. I'd say we'll go this week. I'll speak to Lenz, and you know, the Farnley's always there, but I'd say we'll go east and see if we can pick off something over there on the wet.
All right, well, best of luck over there and well done.
Thank you very much.
Jeff Evans, owner of Great Again, and Pikey just getting nice some high fives on the fence. The crowd's happy with him. So a few people here at Belmont have obviously backed Great Again, and they're all gathered on the fence. Pikey, well done. You won on him last start. You won today. Was there a victory that you thought was better than the other?
I thought weight for age conditions, giving away a lot of weight like that, definitely had some merit. Running into the breeze as well. It's nice. Not to take away from his last effort either, but it was a good effort today.
How is that breeze? To us, when we're looking at those flags, they look like they're blowing. How does it feel out there?
Yeah, it definitely feels a bit blowy out there. Not too bad really, but when you're in front, it's always a concern when you are facing a breeze. But it is there, and we're mindful of it. But maybe it's just a little more in our heads than it really is.
They're talking about potentially taking him over east. Is he a horse that gives you a feel that he can elevate to that sort of level?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a nice, strong horse, and he just likes to flow. I think if he just flows, he'll be competitive in a lot of races.
Well done on taking out the win.
Thank you.
William Pike and Lindsay Smith and owner Jeff Evans combine with the 5 Great Again, taking out the Idyllic Prince Stakes.